Today, I'm going to show you how to integrate ClickFunnels to ActiveCampaign. Now, ClickFunnels is a really good system for building landing pages, squeeze pages, even selling digital products and even physical products, or building membership areas. However, it's got some limitations in how it integrates with other systems, particularly email marketing and CRM systems. It can be a little bit cumbersome to get the information out of ClickFunnels into your other platforms. Now, one of the best ways of getting the information out is actually using Zapier. So what we'll do here is we're going to integrate from Zapier so that anytime a contact has a new activity, something changes on that contact inside of ClickFunnels, it's going to send that information across to ActiveCampaign. Now, if you're finding that this Zap runs too often, then you could add a filter if you wanted to, but for this example, we're just going to show it running all the time. So first up, we'll choose the app as ClickFunnels and then choose the trigger event as new contact activity. You've got two other trigger events here, new successful purchase and new failed purchase. You can just ignore both of those for now unless you want to push those events, in which case it's the exact same setup, but you just select a different trigger. So click on continue, sign into your ClickFunnels account. Okay, so now our ClickFunnels is connected. And we've selected our ClickFunnels account that we've just connected. Click on continue. Now here is where we can customize it a little bit. So for instance, if you've got multiple funnels inside your ClickFunnels account, you can then select a funnel here if you wanted to. You could also select a specific funnel step. So this user here, or this account, has got multiple funnels that we could then sync data only for contacts that have got new activity from this funnel. And how that would work is if you've got forms on the pages, on your upsell, downsell, or landing pages, anytime data is collected in those forms, then that would trigger this Zap to run. But we just want to let this run for all contact activity inside the account, and we want to send it all across to ActiveCampaign. But you could also do it for a funnel and then a specific step inside the funnel. Now keep in mind that if you are doing it for a specific funnel and a specific step, then it's only going to send the data that is specific to whatever you've set it to. So if you've got a 3-step funnel and you've set it to only send data on that funnel for step 1, then even if the user enters data for step 2 and 3, then that data is not going to be sent across to ActiveCampaign. It's just going to be ignored. So a lot of people get tripped up with that. So be very careful with this funnel step. Most of the time I just leave it as blank. So we'll continue, test and continue. That will bring in some data for us to play with. Now next we want to select ActiveCampaign or whatever email marketing CRM system you've got. And then here we'll just select the create and update a contact. And we'll select our account. Click on continue. And then here we can choose to just send that user to ActiveCampaign and not subscribe them to a list if we want to. So we could do that if we wanted to, but most of the time you want to subscribe them up to a list. So we're just going to subscribe them up to our general newsletter list, which is our master list. And then here is where it gets a little bit tricky. Now, ClickFunnels, when I was discussing this with them for another project, they were very specific about not using these attributes here that don't start with contact profile. So unless the attribute starts with contact profile, we shouldn't be using the attribute. They said that the old attributes are these ones here and they're going to be phased out eventually. So to avoid having your Zap or integration break, use the contact profile and then the attribute name. So we want to use contact profile email, and then for the first name, if we just type in first, we'll have contact profile first name and then last name, etc. Now if you've got custom if you've got custom fields, then they will show up generally at the bottom. You can see all the custom fields here. This is the currency, purchase IDs, additional info, etc. So they'll generally show up at the bottom. Make sure you're again using the contact profile for those selections. Now for tags, you can just type in tags and then select contact profile tags, end it in a comma, and then add in whatever other tags you want to have in here. So maybe you want to have ClickFunnels contact, so that you know the user came from ClickFunnels, or whatever else you want. If you don't have any separate tags, you don't need the comma in there. You can just push the ClickFunnels tags across. So the rest of the fields here are all custom fields, and then we can just click on continue. And you could test and continue that if you like. We're just going to skip that and then turn the zap on. Now, that's going to run anytime a contact makes a change to their contact in ClickFunnels. So anytime they get a tag added, tag removed, anytime a custom field changes, anytime they log in to the members portal, make a purchase, all those sort of things, that's going to be when this runs. Now, if you're finding that it's running too often, you could add a filter to it. And the filter could be, pretty much anything really. It could be a filter created at. So you could do a created at filter if you just wanted to send new contacts over to ActiveCampaign, or you only wanted to run it, say, for the first week of those new contacts, because that's when all the forms are completed. Then you could run created at is on or before, and then today's date minus 10 days, etc. Or plus 10 days, whatever it is for the filter. But for now, that's pretty much how you'd integrate to ActiveCampaign. So that's one way to integrate. You can also integrate on the ClickFunnels app itself, but I don't recommend integrating that way because it's very limited. It just sends the contact to ActiveCampaign or to your email marketing platform and doesn't allow you to map custom fields, doesn't allow you to send tags, doesn't allow you to do most of what you'll probably want to do. So doing it via Zapier is the better option. And you can also see in Zapier the task history if there's anything ever wrong with that integration. So you could then say someone hasn't come across, or they've come across and they've triggered an automation by mistake. You could just put their email into the search box, and then that will show you all the task history for that particular email address. And you'll be able to see, okay, well, that email got pushed in via this SAP on this date and that time. You could click that, you could open it, you could see everything that was sent and received in all the steps. And it just makes troubleshooting very, very, very easy. And that's one of the reasons why I love Zapier for these initial build outs of these API integrations. So hopefully that's given you a bit more information about how to integrate ClickFunnels to ActiveCampaign, the best way to do it, and to avoid some of those pitfalls, such as using the right attributes when you're mapping the user to your email marketing or CRM platforms.
Hi, I'm Mitch Bayless, and if you're looking for someone to help you with your business automation, then click the button below to schedule your free call today. And if you found this video useful, remember to click like, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos.